Hello, I'm John with CodeVA, and this is a quick tutorial on, my microphone's too far away. This is a quick tutorial on display output using the microbit. So the microbit has a beautiful, how many segments is it? It's 5 times 5, 25 segment display that you can use for all sorts of stuff. I'm just going to show you real quick a bunch of different ways to display output. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this on start block, and we'll kind of go through some of the basics. So this basic category, I guess, has all of the output things. So first, show number. Put in a number, and it shows it. Good stuff. I'm not, obviously we don't have a ton of room on the display. So if you go up, let's see what happens if we go up to like 15. If you go up too high, it'll start to scroll for you, which is pretty interesting. It'll scroll through once and then stop. If you do a pause, I'm going to pause for half a second. So that's pretty fast. If you do a pause and then add another display, it will stop. It will only pause after it shows the whole number. So that's something super important. Your microbit's not going to pause in the middle of the number and then start again. It's going to do the whole number and then pause for half a second and then do the next thing. So even if I let's see what happens if I put these right next to each other. Watch what happens. It shows the whole number, and then it shows the pattern. So something you should note that, this command might take a long time depending on how big the number is. So something to be aware of. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Show number, show LEDs. Show LEDs is pretty instantaneous. So you can kind of flip through LEDs pretty quickly. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to grab show LEDs. I'll make like a little animation here. So it shows each LED like it takes just a little bit of time. It's the microbit's still gonna do the command one after another, but it doesn't happen like that fast. It's pretty. I mean, it's quicker than showing the number, I guess. Like what happens one thing after another. Something to be aware of. We have show icon, which is pretty cool. Let's get in there. And you got a bunch of options. These are all pretty useful for different things. Got like triangle guy, pretty sweet. You also have this show string here, which works kind of the same way as showing the number. It'll scroll the word across, and depending on how long the word is, it might take a while for that command to be completed. So something to be aware of. So that's a lot of the display stuff. I would definitely encourage you to check out some of these. There's this interesting show arrow one. It's kind of cool. Experiment. See what you can display and see if you can combine some commands to create some different animations. I wonder what would happen if you used the forever loop instead of the on start loop for some of these things. That might be kind of interesting. You should try that out. So that is kind of everything there is to know about working with display in microbit. If you have any questions about this, if you run into any problems, if you want to share the experiments that you come up with, please do that. Get in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. There's also links to additional resources in the comments, so check out the links down there. Good luck. Happy coding.